After the games, you know what it is. The boys on the net just talking that biz. MFFL's gather all in the chat. Across the globe, we talking the Mavs. You know they can't play with the kid. Come listen to Texas, come and see how they live. Watch the replay, come and see what they did. It's tough one of y'all, come and see what it is. You got King, he's a poppin' prophet. Or he like Neo in the Matrix. You got Rail, the tech god, or Mass Mind. Ali at his greatest. Baltimore to Dallas. You know that the flights are not stopping. The triple double madness. That loot, get out, here dropping. The place that's trades up and sit and profit. They're gonna take our picks and they're gonna keep it honest. Numbers, development, the player, progress. Down to the team, up to the front. So get your seats, gather your comments. Keep it clean and stay on topic. WTM, speak your part. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a glow yard.
Yeah, King's official, man. It's official. We are back. I was gonna add a little drop, man. That Robert Downey Jr. part on what was it, Iron Man 2, and he's like, "Hey, it's really good to be back." But I didn't want to get copywritten, man. We've been getting copyrighted left and right lately. But anyway, YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, MFFLs, podcast listeners all over the globe. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Mavs here on the Glow Mavs YouTube channel, man. Listen. It is the guy who enjoyed his refreshing week off of NBA talk. It is your boy Real. And joining me is a man that's been itching to come back. And that's my boy King. What up, man?
Nothing much, bro. Good game to come back to. Excellent offensive performance. Let's get to it.
Yes, sir, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. But before we do all that, King, man, listen, man. We got to let the folks know who are brand new to the channel to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. And go ahead and join the Glow Yard Gang. And also hit that notification bell as soon as you hit that subscribe button. That way you would know whenever we drop some new bangers for you, you guys will be the first to know. Also, guys, do us a huge favor. It doesn't cost you anything. Hit that like button. That way it will help us to build up the algorithm here to reach more Mad fans like yourselves to join the Glow Yard Gang. All right, King, man. I'm prepared today, man. I got my Trash Can Juice apparel on, man. So I'm ready tonight. You ready to get into it, man? Get this thing popping?
Let's do it.
All right, man. It's gonna be a long night tonight. It's gonna be one of them short ones.
It depends on the Glow Yard.
Glow Yards. It's all up to y'all. So let's go ahead and get into the takeaways. All right, King, man. Take it away, man. Take it away. What you got?
Probably I guess that's all around offensive performance of the year, which was to be expected. Because we were playing the San Antonio Spurs, which I think is like the worst defensive team just all around. Like I think they're worse in rating, worse in points allowed, worse in 3-point percentage. Like I think they're just not good. So this was needed. This was expected and needed.
So what do we say about teams like that, King? What do they call?
I'm not saying it yet. Not yet.
God.
Not yet, man. I mean, holler at me at the end of the year.
I knew you
talk about it again, but not yet. But yeah, it was good to see the Mavericks basically take care of business. A lot of guys were getting involved. Things seemed very easy for a bunch of guys today. Luka Doncic made the game. He's going to make the game so much easier for Kyrie. Kyrie's efficiency was already incredible before Luka Doncic, and I think that it's just going to be like ridiculous with Luka. I think, what was he, plus 34 today? Kyrie was like just ridiculous. The defense looked a little suspect, shaky a little bit, especially interior wise at the beginning of the game. I think at the end of the third quarter, we had like 99 and they had like 90 or something like that, which you shouldn't allow a team to have 90 points at the three quarters. But fourth quarter, we just ran away with it. Shout out to TGK earlier in the pregame show. I know he had an over-under about Luka and Kyrie combining for 70.5. I told him I thought it was under. I believe we were going to blow him out. We ended up getting the job done. That's a good shout out for. But yeah, man. Other than that, like I feel like offensively, everybody did their job. Josh Green came back. We saw him get involved again. Reggie Bullock stayed hot. I told you before I was missing trash can juice the past couple of games. He came in and he did something. He was actually heat checked today. He got a heat check up because he was so hot for a second. We missed that Tim Hardaway. We haven't seen him in a second for a while actually, so that was good to see him. Frank Ntilikina, man. I mean, I know he got some burning all the day, but it's probably about time to just cut him, especially with the emergence of Justin Holiday. Justin Holiday, I think he's going to be huge for the team from one game, seeing already. He can do some things, probably can defend on like a decent level like Frank, but he can do things more offensively. You can already see that corner three. He's going to knock those down when he's wide open. It seems like it. And I'm excited, actually. Maxey is going to be the last piece of the puzzle, I guess, we can put together this season. So it's going to be good to see him, see if he can, assure some things in the middle because Christian Wood was missing some assignments today. He was getting in foul trouble. He's still scoring ridiculously and like with ease, point a minute. But today was good, man. Luka did Luka things. He was a little flat. I felt like on the 3-point line or shooting threes, and even on some of his and ones, I felt like they were flat as well. But still, he at the end of the day almost got you a 28-point triple double, a 30-point triple double almost. So it's Luka Doncic. Kyrie's amazing. If anybody thinks this can't work, they're ridiculous. Again, I told guys Kyrie's one of the best, not just on-ball players, one of the best off-ball players in the NBA. So it's amazing to watch them do this right now. Still got to get the defense together, but it's starting to look a little better, Ro. Like today, I know we didn't have, Maxey and Bertans today, but the team actually looked a little deep today, if I can say. Like we had a few guys that could actually play and do some things. So waiting to see Markieff as well. Hopefully that comes soon. And I wasn't too disappointed with JaVale not playing today. Like I didn't think it was necessary for him at any point where I was like, all right, throw him in there and we need to stop somebody in the paint that's just destroying us. So all around was a good game. Luckily they turned on some defense in the fourth quarter. I just question that defense still some. I need to see some more assuring things in the middle. But other than that, it was a good game. Great to come out to All-Star break with one at home with the stretch we have going on, the 6-game stretch. And it was one good one to see.
Yeah. I think the only reason why JaVale McGee wasn't needed tonight because we played the Spurs. So
yeah.
But I think any other time I think we would have needed him. Yeah, man. Can I start with Frank Ntilikina, man?
Go ahead.
20 points, got you 2 points. 20 minutes, got you 2 points.
Okay.
Sorry, 21 minutes and got you 2 points.
Was he a plus 23 though on
he was. Oh wow, okay. I guess that was him benefiting from Luka and Kyrie, I guess, man. But yeah, listen, man, I'm with you, man. They gotta find a way to take his minutes away, man, and give it to somebody else, man. One thing I kind of noticed today. You remember how last year me and you talked about during the playoffs how Reggie and Dodo played so many minutes and stuff, and it felt like they kind of wore them out. In the playoffs or whatever, like in the West Conference Finals, kind of just wore them out, playing so many heavy minutes. They didn't have that extra guy to rotate around with them. Yep. I think now with the addition of Justin Holiday, not saying he's an answer or nothing, but he's, like you said a minute ago, he's definitely a big help. Not just because he was hitting his shots, but just his defense. Now you have 3 guys now in Josh Green, Reggie Bullock, and Justin Holiday that can defend on the perimeter. You know what I'm saying? So now you can rotate those guys out and keep each of those guys a little bit more fresh. Compared to last year, we're going to have 2 guys that were really our defensive perimeter guys. Like you said, Justin Holiday coming in, hitting those jumpers that we needed, man, was killing it in the corner. We've been, asking for guys to hit their wide open shots, and this was exactly what he was doing tonight. He only missed 1 shot. Like you said, man, Tim Hardaway. This is probably the first time I could say, man, he had an efficient game, man.
Yeah.
7 for 12, 6 for 11 on threes. He didn't play outside of his game today. He played within the game, which is something we've been asking. I think you touched on the fact that because now we got Kyrie now, there should be no more of those you jacking up ill-advised shots and all that stuff, man. Like every shot I felt like today, Tim did it within the flow of the game.
Yep.
You got to give him props on that.
It's one of the best games of the season.
Yeah. No, it's his best game of the season. His best game of the season. I'm gonna say that right now is his best game of the season. Like I said, as far as not just because of the shots, but because how he got the shots. He got them very efficiently. We've been asking for him to do this for 815 years. He finally did it tonight.
No turnovers.
And no turnovers. Like I said, he played within the flow of the game, something we've been asking. And I feel like that has a lot to do with the fact that's the Kyrie and Luka effect, man. Now you got two guys out here that's creating a lot of gravity. And he did a lot of catching and shooting. I think me and you asked him to do that. Like, you don't have to be a creator. There was a couple times he took it off the dribble, but he took it off the dribble against one guy, not 55 people. You know what I'm saying? So that was a positive. Yeah, I'm with you though on Christian Wood tonight, man. Offense looked good, but defense was a little shaky, man. He got beat on a couple, maybe a few defensive assignments. Definitely need to shore that up, man. We need that Christian Wood we had, man, before he got hurt, man. That'd be a huge part. If we had that Christian Wood with this team right now, it'd be a different story, man. Who else is gonna be? Oh, and Josh Green, man, he played okay today. And you remember when I told you in the last show that we had that Derek Harper mentioned something that I had mentioned before? Mm-hmm. Tonight it was Mark Followell said the same thing that I said last time. He said now teams are now going to be honing in on Josh Green, man, because Josh Green can do so much. He affects his team, you know what I'm saying, affects the game in different ways. You're now on the scouting report now, man. It's no more you sneaking up on people no more. It's like, oh, dang, Josh Green, okay. Now folks know Josh Green's, matter of fact, especially a guy like Greg Popovich. You don't think Greg Popovich is paying attention to every detail of the team, man? Like, you know with Greg Popovich, Josh Green is going to be on the scouting report, man. So, like, that's something he's gonna. I'm not holding that against him or anything. That's a positive. You know what I'm saying? That's respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, now he's gonna be able to take this right here this year, go into the offseason and work on that, man. Find counters. When teams are taking away your first option, man, what is your counter? And like you said, this is really his full maturation year right here, man. So next year, going into the year, I feel like he's gonna come in. He's gonna learn. He's definitely somebody who wants to learn. He's somebody who's coachable. And we saw what his mind frame was this summer. He went and worked out with Kyle Lowry. That tells you a lot right there. That means he's taking it serious, man. He wants to get better. So, big ups to Josh, man. I like this energy tonight. I know we've been talking about for the longest, man. We need some size in there. Excuse me, Zach Collins was in there looking like, man, like Kevin McHale today, man, in the paint. So, I mean,
the way he played good though. Dwight did some good today though too.
Yeah, he did all right, man. He did all right.
Man, he did what he could do.
Yeah, he did what he normally can do. It's what to expect from Dwight.
But we got before you keep going, Ro, we got 8 guys in double digits today, and I think 5 guys over 15.
Yeah, I was going to touch on all that. Like you said, the offense was not the issue, man. They scored 142 points in regulation, man. That ought to tell you something. But they scored 142 points, and remember, Luka didn't play in the fourth quarter, and I think Kyrie got pulled out, I think, with like 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, something like that. So, if those two had played in the whole entire game like they normally would do, it would have been a different story. I'm still, like, I'm with you, man. I'm still a little kind of skeptical on the defense, man. Now, hopefully, it's one of those cases where, you know, it's going to. I know did you hear the Justin Holiday interview at the end of the game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he pretty much said, like, I think it's one of those cases where you just got to get used to each other, man. It's got to be a kind of a, you know, like a rhythm thing with this team, man. Because, you know, him being inserted into the offense, and then, of course, Kyrie, those still 2 major pieces, man. That's part of the rotation that you got to kind of get used to and all that stuff. Yeah. They got to know the defensive assignments. They got to get used to each other when they rotating on the different zones that they play and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel it's going to take a little time. I'm not going to kill them tonight on the defense. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, we played the Spurs. So that was a big help. I looked at this game, too, King. It's like one of those games, like, you know, in college, when, like, you got those, like, one of those blue blood schools, like one of the big name schools. They play, like, you know, the local community college in their first game of the season. What I felt like with this game is like, okay, let's get this warm-up game out the way, man, so that way we can kind of get used to each other and all that stuff. Kind of work some kinks and all that stuff. Let's test out a certain rotation and let's see what this guy looks like in this certain situation, all that type of stuff. That's what I felt like this was tonight. Because we know Dallas got 6 games on the road. At home coming up. They got a big game coming up against the new and improved Lakers, the new team Lakers that they got, man, playing on Sunday at 2:30. So, you know, that's gonna be a pretty good game. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got, man. Of course, Luka and Kyrie again scoring efficiently. You know what I'm saying? I thought Luka was going to go 12 for 12 on his free throws. He was close. Your boy Frank had to come in there and mess up the streak, man. They made like 13 in a row, and Frank come in there and missed them 2
in a row.
and then break them 2 in a row with them, man. But yeah. Question for you: do you think Morris is gonna play at any point in this little stretch going into the playoffs?
Yeah, he got to play. He'll play.
Hey, did you hear anything about why he didn't play or why? None. Okay.
No, he'll play though. He'll play.
I hope so, man. That'd be another defensive guy we can use.
Yeah.
Especially at that, he's kind of that same size as like Maxi Kleber and Christian Wood and all them guys, so that could help.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like I said, it was a pretty good win. I know TGK called it on his show. He said a 20-point lead. A 20-point blowout with damn near 30. So yeah, I mean they did their job. They did what they were supposed to do. We, like you said, the team is looking deepish. You know what I'm saying? That's without, Maxi Kleber and without Bertans and who else we missing?
That was it, man.
Yeah, I think that's it. Those only 2 guys I think I saw with Street.
Without Markieff Morris playing yet. That's what I'm saying.
Markieff Morris ain't playing yet. Yeah, so yeah, they're looking pretty deepish, man. A lot of these guys gonna have to, should be able to capitalize on the fact that now you have 2 superstars on the team, man, that you can play off of. Like I said, we saw Tim Hardaway did it today, so it looks like, and plus it feels like to me, like Luka's guy is Dwight Powell. It looks like Kyrie's guy is your boy Reggie Bullock.
Yeah.
He was looking for him a lot tonight, man. So
and Josh Green and Jaden Hardy got a connection.
Yeah, because Jaden Hardy set Josh Green up a few times there and towards the end of the game. There was something else I was gonna say. I forgot what it was. I forgot what it was.
Frank Ntilikina.
That'd be nice. I cut him and
Theo Pinson.
Hey, Theo really didn't. He played 6 minutes, but he was at the end of the game. I ain't had no issue with him. That's what he's supposed to be doing. That's what he's supposed to be doing. That's your role right there, bro. You shouldn't even be the backup center or whatever they had him playing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I said, not a bad win, man. One of those kind of games that kind of get the juices flowing, man, and get everybody, going again, getting them prepared. Great opponent to play to get ready for this stretch going into these last 21 games now. So. Yeah, just gotta work on the defense, man. That's pretty much all I got on that one, man. What else you got?
I missed basketball. That's it. I just missed it for a second. It's good to get it back. Get Maverick basketball, I should say, because that All-Star game was kind of But, yeah, man. I guess we can get to play the game if we want to get to that.
Oh, we want to get to play the game already, huh? You got nothing else, Ken. Usually you on it, man. You be like, man,
I told you it's short unless the glow y'all won't make it long. Thoughts.
All right, man. Who you giving the game ball to tonight, Ken?
I'm gonna give a game ball to Mr. Justin Holiday. I'm gonna give it to him because this was his first game, coming off the bench. Didn't get to play against Denver, and for him to come to the team and actually drop, what I think 5 out of 7 or 5 out of 6 threes. His first thing, doing what the team needed him to do, like to the T, basically showing the position we need him to play and saying I can do it. I thought that was excellent. I know Luke and Kyrie did what they did, but I felt like Justin Holiday today was like the biggest impact, the biggest bright spot of the game.
Yeah, he was doing today what we kind of wanted like a Dodo and them guys to do. You know what I'm saying? Like be that guy that can give us the defense that we need, the length or whatever on defense, and then also hitting those open threes, man. That's what we've been asking for. We talked about it before. Luka being, leading the league and setting guys up for wide open threes. You know what I'm saying? And now you got Kyrie to help with that too, because both of those guys create so much gravity. You're not gonna help but to hit wide open threes. And I feel like with Justin and with Reggie, both of those guys capitalized because they're gonna be even more wide open than they were with Luka, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Listen, man, I gotta talk about Kyrie, bro. Like you said, it's not even like he didn't come here and just put stupid numbers up. It's his presence, bro.
He's a championship. His presence, man.
Like just the way he carry himself on the court and all that stuff, man. Like, man, we got to sign him back, bro. We got to sign him back, man.
He only took 13 shots today.
Yeah,
bro, he's not. They talk so bad about Kyrie, bro. Like Kyrie is like is basically trying to fit into the Maverick system, if that makes sense. Instead of trying to make it his system, he's literally doing his best to fit inside of the Maverick system and just bring the best of his game into it. And I think he's been incredible, man. Like,
well, let me ask you a question. I was kind of trying to pay attention to this because I think they kind of did this a little bit, like when they played against Sacramento. What do you think of the idea of maybe Luka doing what he does in the first 3 quarters and letting Kyrie cook in the fourth?
So I thought about that. Kyrie's a beast in the fourth quarter, but I don't think you want to go completely away from Luka in the fourth quarter because that's just Luka. Like, I don't think he wants to just give it away. Same way like LeBron. I think you play through Luka. I think you play through Luka, and then like if they are double teaming Luka or whatever, like he decides. So if Kyrie's cooking, Luka should be the point guard to decide and let me get the ball to Kyrie, move around Kyrie, let's get Kyrie the ball or whatever like that. But I think you still play through Luka and give Luka the decision making ability as the primary point guard or whatever to decide how it's going to be played out. But Luka should be able to decide and say, hey, Kyrie can get a point quicker than me. You feel me? Like he can move quicker than me, make the type of moves that I can't make with the quickness. Like situations we talked about at the end of the games before when we talked about Luka need to speed the pace up sometimes. Like, come on, Luka, get a quicker bucket. Kyrie can go on a stretch real quick. We saw him get you 26 points or whatever. Like get us back down to 3 points or whatever like that. So it's just a filling out process. I think Luka's going to be okay with it because Kyrie doesn't seem to be wanting to touch his toes. Like in the first quarter today, I think Kyrie made sure Luka got his buckets. You feel me? Kyrie came in and made sure when he got his time, he can go get buckets. So as long as they don't clash and, Kyrie is past that, trying to show that he's that dude, that whole, LeBron James process back in Cleveland. If he's actually past that now and has realized he just wants to play basketball now, which I think he does after everything that's happened to him, then I think it'll be perfect. I think it'll work perfectly, man. Like I say, I think we're going to get, on offense at least, the Luka Doncic, LeBron James and Kyrie matchup. And I think that's going to work the same way. And I think, like I said, Kyrie's an underrated defender. If I had to choose between Kyrie and Steph Curry defensively, I think Kyrie's a better defender than Steph Curry. And I think Steph Curry's a better defender than what he was when he first came in the league. So that's just saying Kyrie's a dog, man. Like, I hope he stays healthy. I think he's going to do big things for us. Like I said, the sky's the limit, bro. Like, I'm not looking at Phoenix and just saying, oh, my goodness. Like, Phoenix has no depth to me at all. So
I think Derek Hart brought that up today.
Yeah, they have no depth at all. So, like, if we can ensure get something going on in that the paint on defense, like just anything where we can actually stop guys and get possessions and end things in the paint, we got a chance, man. We got a chance.
And I like when Kyrie is aggressive in the beginning. Like, don't be passive and let other people do their thing, and then you wait till like the end of the game and do yours. Like, nah, man, sprinkle it in, kind of get yourself going a little bit, man. He did that. They ISO'd him way on the left side or way on the right side of the court, man, and he just operated, man. That's what you want, man. Cause listen, we got 2 guys that are probably the most unstoppable offensive threats in the league, man. You're not stopping these guys, you know what I'm saying? So, you give him his opportunity, and that gets him into a rhythm too, man. It makes him feel engaged in the game and all that type of stuff. Like you said, Kyrie been in the league long enough, man. He's been there before. He knows what to do in certain situations and stuff like that, man. And he knows what he needs to do to help Luka, be at his best. You know what I'm saying? So, no, yeah, I agree. I was just thinking about that, man, earlier while I was watching the game. I was like, yeah, what is like Luka? Because Luka was cooking. Luka was cooking in the first 3 quarters.
Yep, you understand. Kyrie only 6'2", bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Kyrie was like 6'6".
The moves he was doing today, right, where he's like fading to the right and off the glass. Did you watch that video of him practicing? He was doing those shots
doing
in practice.
Same moves he was doing.
Matter of fact, when he was shooting, I was thinking that the whole time. I was like, dang, that's why I said, bro, his preparation, bro, is very Kobe, LeBron, and Jordan-esque, bro, as far as like the way he preps for the game and the way he comes in, his mind frame going into the game and stuff, his thought process, all that stuff. Everything he's practicing with those off one leg, off the glass, on each side of the goal, he's doing that because, look, like you said, he's 6'2". He's not no high flyer or anything like that. You got to find different ways, man, to be able to go amongst the trees and score. And that's what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if I get my defender off balance, I'm comfortable with leaning, shooting off of one leg off the glass or whatever the case is, man. He's not. So yeah.
Now that I guess seeing more that he's on our team now, I kind of understand why folks say he's possibly the most skilled player of all time.
Yeah.
And let me explain to you why I say that. Kobe Bryant was extremely skilled. Like I feel like Kobe Bryant was one of the most skilled players of all time. Like I feel like Kobe is more skilled than Jordan. I feel like Jordan has more raw ability than Kobe
Jordan
Bryant.
More athletic, yeah.
But Kobe Bryant was more like had to do more with less, if that makes sense, as far as not having as big of hands and things like not being able to.
Because remember too, King, coming to the league, that's what Kobe was his skill. Like Jordan was like more athletic. He had to add that aspect to his game later on in his career.
So I feel like Kobe had that, but I feel like, man, Kyrie, like his difficult shot making and things like that, like, yeah, and Kyrie has better handles than Kobe. Like if Kyrie was 6'6", like
the way he made that one layup where he like freaked it back on the other side of the goal, bro. I was just like, at first, when you see it in as it was happening, you think, how the hell he make that shot? Then you showed the slow motion. He like was in the air, squeezed through, came back up, leaned in, and I'm just like,
and that's why I told you I think they need to change. They should change what they're saying because they're not saying what they really mean to say. Kyrie's not the most skilled player ever, but I think he might be the most skilled scorer of all time. That's what I said. Like, put that scorer in there. Kyrie may be the most skilled scorer of all time. Like, skilled players I put into passing, vision, all that type of stuff. I mean, Kyrie has amazing vision. Like I said, it's underrated, especially with seeing him now. Like, Kyrie's a passer.
Bro, he was setting Reggie Bullock up today.
Kyrie's the second best passer on our team. Like, he's better than Josh Green. And that's no disrespect to Josh Green. Right now, Kyrie's I'm not saying Josh Green can't be better than him. It's not a shot. It's not a shot. No, Josh Green been in the league for 3 years, bro. It's not a shot. It's not a shot. Kyrie should be a better passer than him. If Josh Green the third best passer on our team, I'm not gonna let that be a shot. That's not a shot.
No, so, I see what you're gonna say.
But he's the second best passer on the team, bro. He's a beast of a passer. Like I think he can get like 6-7 assists a game with us.
Yeah.
Like Kyrie's a beast out there. Like I say, offensively as far as scoring, bro, he does some things. Even Luka, I know, is an awe sometimes looking at him like, bro, this dude is ridiculous. His handle. He did one thing behind the back and like lost the ball a day and like just grabbed it and went. I was like, this.
I think that's the one when he like caught it and he like when he went in one dribble and like leaned and like off the glass.
He leaned into it, bro. I'm like, yeah, it's just like, damn, Kyrie, like this is amazing. So I think it's going to bring out the best in Luka as well because it's like a competitive thing as well. Like with having another guy on the team, like, hey, I can go do this as well. I got him, bro. If Kyrie stays, bro, I keep saying like if he signs that contract, bro, and we go out here this summer and really play on that defensive side of the ball, then like getting two-way guys and all, like and do a little something, bro. It's Kyrie holds the blueprint to all that right now. If he just says screw them Lakers and all that and says, come on, Mavs, let's rock it out and do it. So I'm just hoping, man. But I think we can do something special this year too. I'm not calling out like everybody's giving up on this year and all. Like people, it's nobody in the West, nobody in the league want to see Luka or Kanye. I mean, say Kanye, Luka and Kyrie together.
I don't think they want to see Kanye either.
Yeah, I don't think they want to see Kanye at all right now. But Luka and Kai together in the playoffs, I don't think anybody wants to see them, especially in a 7-game series.
Man, they already don't want to see Luka, man. He gave him a guy. I told you, man, give him a guy. Give him a guy. Man, like I said, if he signed, bro, you already saw what Justin Holiday was talking about.
Yeah.
Like him being here and all of a sudden he just liked what they got going on. Just imagine, man, we hit free agency, man, with Luka and Kyrie.
Yeah.
And it's also going to depend on too what we do in the playoffs, right?
That's why the league hated so much. That's why the league keep wanting Kyrie to go to the Lakers and all because they know
they still bringing it up.
Yep, he's still Brian Windhorst today. They trying to set it up, bro, because it changes everything if Kyrie stays on the Mavericks.
Bro, I didn't watch. I haven't watched anything ESPN, bro, since the trade. Like I haven't watched any. I'm talking about not even a Hoop Collective. I haven't watched anything.
There's no need to.
Yeah, because I just remember that day I sent you that one video, and I told you, I said, bro, I didn't watch the video. You said you watched it already. I said I didn't watch the video. I just saw the thumbnail, and I knew it was full of bleep.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. I'm just it's getting old, bro, because it's just like. Now you're like you're showing your favoritism, man. It's like you really want the Lakers to get this guy. Like what do you get a check or something if the Lakers get him? Like what was going on? I'm confused. Like why are y'all so adamant about this guy going to the Lakers, bro?
That's what it sounds like.
Like, Jesus Christ. Especially, like you said, Wendy, man. Every time he on the screen, Kyrie to the Lakers, he could come. I'm telling you, he's gonna come. LeBron got to do this and do that. I'm like, bro, shut up, man.
Yeah.
Like, jeez. But, yeah. Who said you give the game ball to?
Mr. Holiday. Just
Yeah.
I don't know why I want to call him Aaron Holiday. It's the older bro. It's Justin.
The older brother.
Yeah, but,
Yeah, I'm going to give it to Justin, too, man. He did pretty good today, man. In his debut.
This was a bad Luka game. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure you knew that this was a bad Luka game.
A bad Luka game is a great game for anybody else.
Yeah. Oh, and also Luka gave effort. I mean, it was certain times, but he didn't. He got beaten on defense. It's going to happen. But he was actually trying today on defense, playing defense. And as you see, when the team actually can stop and make defensive stops and all, when Luka actually tries and plays defense, it just brings another level to the team because the team starts playing a little differently and all. So shout out to Luka for playing defense and all, and not getting big on the All-Star break when he went to Mexico. Shout out.
Hey. But no, we talked about it before, man. Like, this team goes as Luka goes, man. We talked about it a million times. When Dallas had that top 7 defense, a lot of that had to do with the fact that Luka finally bought in, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Not that we all of a sudden had a center or nothing like that. We still had the same defensive guys on the perimeter and all that stuff. It's just that your leading guy finally got bought into the defense, was carried over to the other guys, man. So yeah. I'm giving it to Justin Holiday too, man. All right, man. You ready to do it?
Let's do it.
You ready to get into these questions and these comments?
It's the most wonderful time of the show.
Yeah, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how this goes, man. If y'all have any questions or any comments, hit us with that WTM. I'm gonna hit the super chats first, of course, and then Keen's gonna hit you guys with the regular comments and questions. So let's go ahead and get into it, King. Well, first we got Joe with the $4.99 dono. Appreciate it, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Let me answer this for him, man. He says, I'm on record and made my cast appreciation to y'all to cement the memory, pay Kyrie. Oh, yeah. Appreciate it, Joe, man. Appreciate
Absolutely,
it, man.
Joe.
Let's see. I thought I saw some more up here, bro.
Bro, you giving Kyrie 50?
Dang, you want 50?
You think he don't want 50?
Is that what he asking for?
That's what he was eligible for before with Brooklyn.
Come sleep on it. Corey says, we back. Holiday, great team. Win. We ride. Yes, sir. Corey is a Glow Yard Gang member with the $9.99 dono. Appreciate it, Corey. Appreciate
Always,
you.
Always.
All right, King, that's it.
All right. Start at the top. But yeah, 50 million, 3 years, 150. You can't do that.
Oh, just 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years, 150. Would you do that?
And plus he got a bird right, so I guess I'd probably do that, bro. Get the people first and then sign them.
Yeah, get his right. I mean, get him to say, hey, I'm gonna stay. Go get whoever you want to get, and then get him to sign less. Rivs, he's a Glow Yard Gang member. He says, great to have the squad all back together, talking Mavs. My game ball goes to Justin Holiday. Yep. Good to be back, Rivs, and yep, that was our game ball.
Same here.
Ooh, I'm out here crying. Justin Holiday was so nice. Nix says Justin Holiday might not be as good as DFS, but he's shown that he can fill in DFS role tonight. Yeah. He I think don't even look at him as DFS. That's Josh Green's role. His role is to be better than Frank Ntilikina. Because we still have
Is he better than Frank?
Yes. And Reggie, are you back to calling him Reggie? Is he still cardio? Or you
told me you said I can't call him cardio no more.
Oh, you good with it? You done? You back on the train and thinking he back?
So they said, I think the last, did they say 17 games?
Might have been, bro. It's been a while. He's been hot for a second.
Yeah, I think they said the last 17 games he's shooting 46.7% from three.
Yeah, he's a beast right now. Like he shot a corner, or not a corner, a wing three today, or straight on almost from like 30 feet.
29.
Frank, he's a Glow Yard Gang member. What up? He says Holiday is what we hope Ntilikina played like. A simple 3-and-D and no more, because that failed lob pass to Holiday was cringeworthy. Yeah, man,
yep.
Boy, Frankie smokes. Maybe his last year in the NBA. Sad to say. Ashton, what up, Ashton? He says, was this a good win or did we just play a bad team? A combination of both.
Combination of both, because you know, if we had won by like 5 or something, playing a bad team, then we would have had some issues. The way they beat them, and it being a bad team. So, like King said, it's a combination of both.
Yep. All right. They took care of business the way they were supposed to.
Supposed to, exactly. But damn at 30.
Mm-hmm. Ashton says everyone played great. Yep. Coy again says, "Is it just me or is Luka playing freely and having fun for the first time in a long time?" Yes.
Yes, sir.
He is. It looks like he is, and like, man, even that staggered minutes today and all. Like Luka was out there cooking by himself, and then it was like, "All right, Luka, you can take a break. Is Kyrie gonna come in? I'm excited, bro." Todd, what up, Todd? He says Kyrie is the definition of a team player. He raises everyone's overall by at least 3 points. That sounds like a championship player, Todd, that you're talking about there. Championship pedigree.
Can't wait to the playoffs.
Coy again says Holiday is nice for real. A great compliment to Josh so he don't get ran into the ground. Yeah.
That's what we said. We got 3 guys now.
Yeah. They all can get Reggie.
It'd be nice to get Marcus Morris in there. I mean, he's saying Marcus Morris.
Markeith.
Thank you, Markeith in there to see what he can do, man. That'd be another defensive wing guy.
Reggie been looking better on defense too recently.
Yeah.
Live says Mavs were supposed to win this game. What up as well, Live? And they did it with a professional approach. Holiday seems like a great pickup. Next couple of games will show what this team can be. Yes.
I hope Johnny B in here, man. See if it's still Nico we trust with the Holiday pickup.
Hey, revenge season. He was hating. Johnny B need to just stop hating and just follow the flow, Johnny B. You need to follow the flow, man.
So that means some love, Johnny.
Stop being last on the train. I told you that before. Frank again says y'all should bring Hawks TV back to talk about why they basically gift wrap. That's a solid 3 and D. Yeah, are they getting Quinn Snyder?
I talked to Damon today, man. He says what it's looking. I talked to Damon and they both said what it's looking like.
I don't know about that pickup for them.
Yeah, that's what some of them on the show. I listened to their show this morning.
Yeah.
And some of them were kind of saying that, but
I thought they were going for Atkinson. I would have went for that one, but I don't know about Quinn Snyder with the way.
And they're talking about giving him a little bit more responsibility, like GM stuff. Like he gonna have. Yeah, I don't know about that one, but okay. It didn't work out for Bud so well, but okay.
Yeah. Corey says, "Yup, Seawood is still him." I mean, Seawood could put up buckets, man. It is what it is with that. Refs still hate Wood, though. Frank said. Todd says Holiday has those Inspector Gadget arms.
Yeah. That's the sign of a good defender, man. With them long arms.
I felt like somebody said before that we needed our Drew Holiday. Could we have found our not Drew? He's not a Drew Holiday, but our Holiday.
Our Holiday. No Christmas.
What up, Lies? He's a Glow Yard Gang member. He says, "What up, Glow Yard Gang? Great win tonight. We played together with energy. Half our team was in double figures. Yeah, like I think everyone but 3 players, right, was in double figures. And the only person played over 10 minutes that wasn't them was Frank Ntilikina, I believe.
Dang, yeah. No, it was because Pinson had 0 points. So yeah, Frank had 2, Pinson had 0.
That's what I'm saying.
Hardy had 3.
Hardy had 3, but the only person played over 10 minutes. Played like meaningful minutes that didn't have double-digit points was only Frank Ntilikina, right?
Mm-hmm. Of course, 21 minutes.
Like everybody else that played more than double-digit minutes had double-digit points. That was awesome. Lies says, "Love those Justin Holiday minutes. Great defensive piece. Dude has that Scottie Pippen length. I heard Nate McMillan was fired, and one of the reasons was because he took Justin out of the rotation." Could be. We appreciate the Atlanta Hawks. I told y'all the Atlanta Hawks do us favors all the time. Like, we appreciate it. Thank you, Atlanta. I'm sorry, Damon. I'm sorry. Sorry, analysts. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all still. But Lies says, "Our only issue is our interior defense so far. I think we still have a roster spot, so we should go for Whiteside or another center because we ain't playing McGee. We'd love to have Dwight Howard." Yeah, tell me, Lies.
We've been talking about it, Lies.
Richard, he's a Glow Yard Gang member. He says Timmy might have had his best game of the year. Yeah.
Yes.
Thought about Richard.
Yes.
Might have had his best. That was awesome. I think he only drove to the basket one time, bro, and he made it like a left-hand layup. I think.
Left-hand,
like,
yep.
Off of the move and all. Like I told you, he should just be a spot-up shooter, and it seems like
that's what he did. He had a lot of catch and shoot stuff, like 2 dribbles to the basket.
And
But
I
the
think
two dribble to the basket wasn't taking on like 5 people like he normally do.
exactly, and he was passing out of it as well
Yeah.
when he was like getting collapsed on. So he was getting points in the flow of the game. He was getting his points by just
all we've been asking,
making
bro.
buckets efficiently. Like he made
That's
his
why I'm
buckets
proud
efficient.
to wear this shirt today, bro. Trash can juice.
Yeah.
Trash can juice. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, he was awesome today, though, man. Timmy was. I ain't gonna lie to you. I told you I was missing him because I saw when he was playing with Kyrie already before he got hurt that he had started this transition to trying to do this, and then with him getting hurt, I was like, like I wanted to see him play, and he's still playing that way. So we'll see how long it lasts because he could change real quick. But if it stays like this, though, I'm liking it. Dallas Mav says I want to see what Morris can do with this team, but I think J. Kidd won't play him. I don't know why.
Nobody knows why, but I guess we're gonna have to wait and see, man. Hopefully he'll play here pretty soon. Hopefully.
I feel like he will. What up, TGK?
TGK.
He says Mavs did what they needed to do. We just had too much talent and broke the Spurs spirits. Sunday is going to be fun versus the Lakers. Yeah, we get 2 days off again.
Huh?
We get 2 days off again right after having one day.
Dang. They trying to
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
They won't look to be 100%. That's what they want.
Yeah, they trying hard. Div, what up? He says, great win. Nice to see Luka not have to play the fourth quarter and get rest.
And 2 days off, Div.
Yep, he is still wincing in pain sometimes with his foot, though. So this is, great to get wins where he doesn't have to play. Yep.
It also helps, too, when you got another guy.
Yep. Sporting Game says Justin Holiday looked good. Looked like a good pickup, I'm guessing you're saying. Luka and Kyrie sharing the ball to open player. I am just waiting for Markieff Morris, Davis Bertans, and Maxi Kleber to play minutes soon to make our big man look deep. Yeah, hopefully, Sporting Game.
So, from what Kidd said, they played a clip, man, of him during that little delay or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like Kidd wants to play up to like a 9 to 10 man rotation.
I mean, he probably will have to because we're no big man.
Yeah. You're going to throw a bunch of big bodies, man.
Yep,
you're
going to
throw
throw
a lot of big bodies.
We have fouls out there, basically. Let's see. What up, No? He says, what's good, WTM? Didn't like how we kept them in the game in the first 3 quarters, but we kept the pedal to the metal and killed them in the fourth. Great win. Now off to face the fakers and LeBron. Y'all gonna stop hating on my man Brown like that, man.
The fakers.
You sit on Wheatie box back there? At Wheatie's box? Man, Brown, don't we disrespect him like that. JC Fam says stopping by to show respect. What up, JC?
What up, JC?
Always.
Appreciate it, man.
Definitely check his channel out if y'all want to just look at anything. He just be on some wild stuff. Ultra said he's a Go Yard Gang member. Says go Mavs, baby. Round of applause for Justin Holiday and Luka on his butt for the fourth. Yep.
That's what we like to see. Luka sitting down the fourth.
Yes, sir. G2 says, do we dare say that we are glad Timmy CJ is back? I mean, I'll be admitting stuff. I don't mind admitting stuff, G2, but you gotta get that guy to say it. That he's glad. I got
the official apparel on, man. What you talking about, bro?
How you gonna rock apparel disrespecting him as you talking about you had me back?
You know what I'm saying? He's a boy out there, man. What up with it, man?
He ain't never coming on the show. Come on, man. I still want to interview you, too. Sporting Game said, I can see the idea of playing Justin Holiday and Frank Ntilikina to make more defensive wing play alongside Luka, so Hardy and Wood need to step up defense to make them back in rotation. I don't know. I feel like Hardy, it wasn't because of defense. He just fell out. Well, really, I think he didn't play today a lot because of Justin Holiday, like getting to get his burn today and all. But I think Frank Ntilikina, his minutes need to go to just to Hardy now. Like we need to get past that.
I would not be mad if all of a sudden his minutes get reduced drastically or he don't play at all. Put him back in that Theo Pinson role. Everything would have been perfect today if they'd have just played what's the name? Jaden Hardy, Frank Ntilikina minutes. They'd have switched minutes today. Everything would have been perfect with Jason Kidd did today. I'd have been like, you're fine. I had no problems with anything you did today, J Kidd. Mm-hmm. Martin says we are going to the finals. I hope so, Martin. I mean, I like to join you on that bandwagon, man. You know how I am. I don't know yet. I ain't feeling it yet. I just really feel like everybody would be all on one accord with the whole finals thing, and we just had that big, man. Yeah. I think everybody would be like, yo, we're going to the finals. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going to win I think we should win the first round. I don't think we lose in the first round anymore. Yeah, now the issue is, can we get back to the conference finals and the finals? That's my question. That as far as that second round is when it's going to get kind of. It's going to feel like last year again.
really is. It's gonna be. Remember last year we played the Suns. We weren't like it's gonna be easy. Like we got to go out there and play. So it's probably like last year all over again. It's just about we got Kyrie now to help Luke out. So we'll see in those situations like the Golden State Warriors. I don't think we'd have lost in 5 to Golden State last year with Kyrie.
No, we lost a 4 to the Suns.
Suns at 4. Liz says they calling Justin the Falcon next to the Winter Soldiers Reggie. I'm gonna stop messing with Reggie, man. He done. He passed that.
That's a compliment because he be balling.
Oh yeah, because he balling the winner, I guess. Yes. Dallas Mavericks says, "What you think about people saying Kyrie for 80?"
No.
So hold on. Let me say my part, bro. Before you go into the whole no, I think AD is a better fit. The perfect version of AD is a better fit next to Luka Doncic. But I don't trust AD to ever be that perfect fit. I trust Kyrie to be more consistent and reliable, as wild as that sounds, than Anthony Davis. So I'd rather have Kyrie. And Kyrie's more of a leader than AD. AD has he lacks in other things. But as far as basketball talent, just straight raw talent, AD will be the guy. Now, if Kyrie wants to go to the Lakers, if that is true, then you can go for a sign and trade and try to get that to happen. I wouldn't be mad. But as far as who would I rather have right now, I'd rather have Kyrie.
Bruh, you heard me say this to you a couple years ago. My issue with AD, one of the issues I had with him, he's not a dog, bro.
No, not at all.
You have number 1 talent with a number 2, number 3 mindset.
Number 4 mindset.
Yeah, you said 44 mindset? Oh, okay. You said G League mindset. Gotcha. I don't want AD, bro. I don't want AD. If he can't help LeBron out, how you gonna help Luka? You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm good, bro. I take Kyrie. Everything that Kyrie we asking AD to do, Kyrie's already doing.
Yep. Euro says, can't believe we have Mr. First Quarter and Mr. Fourth Quarter guy. Both for him. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just keep showing Kyrie love, y'all. For real. I think that's big. I think Kyrie want to be respected and loved, man. I think if we continue doing it as MFFLs, I think we'll be fine. I think Kyrie will stay. No says this game would have been good for Hardy to get some minutes to improve his game. Yeah, that's what we just said.
Spurs, yeah.
Richard said not sure what happened, but Shaw's early text got cut off. Not sure about all, but Jody was first at 9. Yeah, sometimes I think some of the text before the show starts doesn't get posted. Richard.
Yeah, somebody else had that same issue on TGK's show today. So
yeah, I think before it starts,
that might be a YouTube thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Let's see. What up, Power Man? He says, I don't know what to make of tonight's game. It didn't look like Luka and Kyrie clicked yet. Just looks like Mavs has a lot of people cooking and are just skilled. Well, that's part of them clicking as well, Power Man. As far as them getting other people involved and getting them open shots and all, their game, their 2-man game gonna come at the I guess it's gonna be the last piece of the puzzle. As far as them, they're gonna be clicking as far as getting their chemistry and all that. And once they click, that's done. Don't worry, it's gonna be pick and roll. They should be just dominating. So it'll come, but watching them play and take their off-ball turns or whatever, and still get other guys open and still move the ball around, it was good to see. So I like the steps that they were taking.
Yeah, because I like the fact that everybody else was doing their thing other than just Luka and Kyrie doing their thing. So yeah.
Gina Kim said, or asked, any suggestions for the Hardy and Green duo nickname, bro?
We never thought of that.
I would say it. I ain't gonna give my nickname.
What you got?
I was gonna say something about a Green J, but y'all may not be ready for me talking about that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
you said the 420s.
I'm gonna say a 420 with the Green J's, man. But
I don't know, Gina. Hey, if you got a suggestion, let us know. I'm not really good. I'm not good with the positive nicknames. So
that's messed up. He said it. I suck at making good nicknames.
This is all I'm good at right here, King.
He got revenge season happening right now. Look like
revenge season.
Frank said All-Star game
Oh
was
my
total
god,
bleep.
Frank, listen,
Yes.
man. I did not watch the All Star game at all. I didn't watch any of the festivities. The only reason why, listen, I can't even tell you the last time I actually just sat and watched the whole All Star game, other than the last two All Star games because we had Luka in there. That's the only reason why I watched them. Other than that, I have not really been watching the All Star games because they're boring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're trash. Nobody plays defense. It's just guys walking up the court and people just throwing ball up the backboard and trying to do fancy dunks in the middle of a game, all that.
Yeah.
Like, that's not entertaining to me, man. I don't want to sit there and watch that for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what they can do to fix that. I mean, I doubt there's anything they can do. You know what I'm saying? Because people are looking out for, especially when you're giving them like a week off or over a week off. Like, people are looking out for their health and they're ready to go sit down somewhere and relax, man. They don't want to play basketball anymore. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yep.
I don't know. I didn't watch it though, man. I heard about it. I didn't watch it.
I say you do like baseball and give them the put home court on the line. Gina Kim again says, "What did you guys think about the defense tonight? Any thoughts on how we do against the Lakers?" I mean, they're gonna get buckets.
Defense is a work in progress.
But I don't know if the Lakers can stop us as well either.
Yeah, we're gonna see. That's gonna be a good game.
It should
Luckily,
be.
we at home, so there can't be no shenanigans going on. Cause we know we was in LA, they would have been getting some calls they way. But yeah, should be a good game, Gina. And plus, our defense. I think our defense will get better. We got to get guys like Justin Holiday and those guys acclimated within the defensive scheme and all that stuff. And hopefully it'll get better.
And one of these days, Maxey gonna return. It could be that game.
But matter of fact, did you hear what they said? I think Maxey could be back in the next game.
That's what I'm saying. It could be that game. As far as
I think they did what they did with like Luka and who else was that? Like they sat him out there one more game or whatever.
When you're ready,
he practiced.
When you're ready, give him one more.
Give him one more.
To say give him one more when they're ready.
So yeah, Gina, that can help our defense too. So yeah.
Joe says hopeful for this team. Kyrie gives me hope when I had none. If he embraces the mentor role he so enjoys, and mad front office, coaching staff, players, and fans embrace him, give the man his money. Yeah, that's what I've been saying, Joe. Like you gotta get.
You see that video of Mark Cuban coming up to him at the All-Star game, like embracing him and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think he likes that kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, he knows the talent he got and all that. So,
like here, think about it too, bro. Like here, it feels more.
We needed him. We needed him.
No, not just that. It's like they're like the relationships here feel more
organic.
Connect. You know what I'm saying? More personal here. I feel like if you go to anywhere in New York or you go to any of the LA teams, it's gonna feel more like a business, bro. You know what I'm saying? Compared to here, which is why we got the White Pal for 815 years. You know what I'm saying? Why like they really didn't want to get rid of Dodo because he was so important. You know what I'm saying? Like it feels more like a family here, and I think he's starting to kind of see that, bro. Like you said, he feels it. He feels wanted. There's no pressure here. Like it's a big market, but it's not like New York and LA, bro, where they're constantly on top of you. You know what I'm saying? Like you can breathe a little bit here while also being in a big market, while also being in the center of the country. So everywhere is the same length, same distance, no matter where you travel, all that type of stuff, man. I think he looks at that and that's important to him, bro.
But that's why I say he's wanted here. We know how hard it is to get another star. Kyrie is wanted here. Think about it. Even in Brooklyn, he wasn't really wanted. They wanted Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
they just got Kyrie to get Kevin Durant. Yeah, exactly. Like that wasn't so. Here we're like, thank you, Kyrie. We've been looking for somebody for your level, at your level, for so long, and nobody ever comes, and we got you. So, I mean, I think we the guys, the front runners or the leaders of the pack as far as signing them. I think so. I think it's up to Kyrie deciding if he wants to do it or not. But also to say about Kyrie, he says Kyrie gives me hope when I had none. Shout out to Nico when other guys asked him questions about the risk of doing stuff in this trade and on what fans think about the risk. And Nico said there is no risk. I felt like it's a risk not taking this because Kyrie gives you hope because we had no hope before the Kyrie trade. There was nothing going on. We were stuck. We were worrying about losing in the first round, about if we should make the playoffs, if we should just tank. And guys are talking about, is it a risk?
It wasn't a risk for the Lakers when everybody talking about he's going to the Lakers.
Nope. And
this is a risk.
What we do, bro? We gave up less than the Atlanta gave up for DeJounte Murray and all for Kyrie. Like, do y'all understand how little we gave up for Kyrie Irving? don't think people realize if they trying to act like it's an issue, like if the Mavs are going to lose out. Oh, listen, I'm like, bro, but we didn't give up anything.
That's why I say I don't listen to that King because they was not saying that when they thought that he was going to LA. Nobody was saying that stuff. So it's the worst trade ever. Oh, okay, well,
it's wild. Rev says the game versus the Lakers is going to be huge since we're holding on to that 6th seed. Yeah, I mean we're still like a game away from the Suns and the Clippers losing. They only got to lose one game for us.
We're now 2 games out of the 3rd seed.
Yeah, like we're still right there. It's about running to the finish line.
Yep.
Lies says, never asked you guys what are y'all top 10 of all time. Just curious.
It's gonna take me some time, Lies. We'll probably do that for y'all on the members only video, man. Because that's gonna take me some time to have to go through the list and all that stuff, man.
I mean, I probably can give mine off the top. No order. Bron, Jordan, Kareem, Bird. Put up Bron, Jordan, Kareem, Bird, Magic, Shaq, Duncan, Kobe, Elijah Wan, and Russell. No Will. Shots.
Yeah, now I'm
what will probably be number 11 on my list.
Dang, okay.
Joe says I'm on record and made my cash. You already got that one.
Yeah, read that one.
Megan, hello. She says, glad to hear you after the break. Best Mav content out there. Appreciate you, Megan.
Thank you.
Riv says if Kai was 6'7", there's no telling what kind of stats he's put up. Most skilled player ever to me are Bird, MJ, Kobe, Hakeem, Kai, and Luka. Yeah, Kai.
Bird. Yeah, Bird up there too.
Oh, absolutely. Bird is
Hakeem too.
Amazing. Yeah. But yeah, MJ, Kobe, Hakeem. Yeah, I like that list. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I had to think, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, trying to think about everybody forgetting. But yeah, that's not a bad list.
Riv says the clown bleep media badmouth Sky every chance they get unless it's Lakers news involved. Yep.
I have been watching ESPN, y'all. I'm telling y'all now. I have not been watching ESPN. I haven't. Matter of fact, it's to the point now. I haven't even watched First Thing First or nothing like that, bro. Hold on, King. Watch it. Hold your spot.
Go ahead.
Expect Luka to go off in the playoffs. Kyrie about to go off too. Luka and Kyrie hungry to win a chip. I can't wait. Glad Luka has someone to rest on. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna read this one. Precision in the future. Make sure you type.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Click on it. My
bad. At WTM when you want us to answer. But he says Whiteside or Howard. Who would you choose for the Mavs? I'm going Howard. Well says, why does Christian Wood have the defensive ability to play man-to-man instead of a wet paper towel? Dude can block shots weak side, but when covering 1-versus-1, he turns into Taco Fall. He's like Maury Stoudemire.
Yeah. And that too, well, that's all part of too what I was telling King about. Like he has a wing body with a post man's game. You know what I'm saying? Like in general, like post guys aren't guys who guard on the perimeter. They guard in the post. But at the same time, he's too small to do that down there. So you're right, man. I don't know. We're banking on the fact that, you know, he can be a help side defender when he's blocking those shots. When you got a guy like a Maxi Kleber or somebody like that back there that can help him, man. So that's what we're banking on.
Let's see. Frank says teams for sure going to be demanding more assets from us because they don't want to make the Mavs overpowered. I mean, they could, but we got a few assets on the team right now. Jay, what up, Jay says, true or false, the Mavs offense moves better when Kyrie runs the offense. I don't want to say that's true.
They move faster.
Yeah, because I still feel like Luka still runs the offense mostly. I feel like Kyrie plays mostly off ball since he's been the Maverick. Mm-hmm. Like he grabs the ball usually in the half court, but full court he usually gets the ball maybe 5 times a game. As far as full court bringing the ball to the court. So, yeah, I think they just play differently. I think everything's working well right now. I don't see it as an issue. Richard says, These contracts are fixing to go through the roof. 60 is going to be stars pay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Luka's going to make 60 at some point.
Shoot, Richard going to. They doing it now. You got Jokic and what's the boy name? Damian Lillard doing it.
I think they got 60, don't they?
Yeah, both of them got 60. Mm-hmm. They already there.
Riv says Dominic Turner, the media. Oh, he's not talking.
Oh, he's talking.
Yeah. Jay says
somebody else got. I feel like somebody else got 62, but that could be wrong.
Steph didn't get 60, did he? I think it is just Joker and Dame.
Dame, yeah. Oh, Bradley Beal.
He got 60. I thought he had 50. He got 60.
Okay, he might have 50. Okay, he might have 50.
I don't think he got 60.
No, he don't got 60. You're right. It's 50. You're right. Like 54 or something like that.
Yeah. Jay says, is Holiday really this good, or was he playing over his head? Looking at his recent career numbers, he is just average. I mean, his career numbers, he averaged about 9 points a game, shooting 36% from the three. And that was with a bad year of putting up 4 or whatever for Atlanta. So,
yeah, he got taken out of the rotation in Atlanta, Jay. They were saying that was one of the reasons why Nate got fired, man, for taking him out of the rotation. Because he said he was in shape and he been ready to play. You know what I'm saying? And them taking him out, it ain't like Atlanta got better by taking him out. I mean, Atlanta's struggling right now. They're like a game under 500 right now, man, and underachieving. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Frank says, watching the Lakers right now, and I'm a bit worried for Sunday. Lakers look so big. Hopefully everybody shows up that day like today. Yeah, plus they playing the Warriors right now. The Warriors trash right now without Steph Curry. I'm sorry. They looking very bad. Like Draymond Green on the podcast. Like he hurt still, I think. He didn't play an All-Star game either, did he? Am I geeking? Steph was hurt.
I don't know. I didn't watch,
it. I think he's still hurt. But I think he's gonna be out for a while maybe. But Draymond Green talking on his podcast, he think the Mavericks gonna make it to the Western Conference Finals again.
I like Draymond now.
Manny, what up? He says Luka and Kyrie are unstoppable, but they badly need Maxey back. I doubt Wood or Dwight can give many minutes in the playoffs. I think Wood will. Dwight probably won't be able to give.
Yeah, does Dwight ever give minutes in the playoffs, Manny?
And we got Michael Douglas saying, I am a gay man. We appreciate you for telling us that, Mike. Either way, you appreciate it and love in the Glow Yard, bro. Desert Dog said, when getting a big, does he need to be able to shoot threes for you? I'd rather have one that can shoot threes, but right now we just need a big for us.
We just need a big. I mean,
for the future, yes.
It's gonna depend. It's gonna really depend on Desert, like what kid and them want to do going forward as far as their offensive set. 'Cause we know they like to play 5 and out, but Dwight Powell don't shoot threes, right? So, I mean, I guess it depends. Like if you get a big that can shoot threes, sure. Like say like a Miles. I'm just throwing this out as an example. Miles Turner, right, or Naz Reid, yeah. But if you get somebody like, I'm not saying we're gonna get him, but like say you get like a Bam or something, then Bam's not gonna be shooting threes. So it's just really going to depend on who you bring in, what kind of big you bring. If that big can shoot threes, then yeah, you can. You can play both of those type of offensive styles that you like to play, which is the pick and roll with the big or the pick and pop with the big to shoot the three. You know what I'm saying? So it's just going to depend on what big you get. But no, we just need a big, man. We just need a big.
Yeah.
Bad.
Joe says, Kings being a politician, got to stick with Ralph. Hardaway knows he shouldn't be dribbling. He looks like an old guy. Lifetime or LA Fitness. He can't be mad for calling it like it is. I didn't disagree with him, Joe.
No, he didn't disagree, Joe. We both been on that train.
I wanted to be a spot up shooter. I've been wanting to be a spot up shooter for a while. I said that's the best thing he could do for his team right now is work.
That's why we praised him for only dribbling the ball really 2 times to the basket today. Yeah, and when he did dribble to the basket, he only did it on one guy, not 55 guys. So yeah.
I'm not mad at him.
He played within the game today, man. That's what we've been wanting him to do.
He says, no disrespect, Mitt. Still think you're a dog. Oh, I am a dog. I don't know what you talking about, Jeff. I'm like,
can you pass some of that to 80? I'm just asking, I don't
know. Mike said, sorry, I had you. No problem, Mike. You good. Rev says, when will y'all get moderators if y'all do select me as one? Mike, to talk to you.
To be honest with you, Rev, hold on, let me see something. Oh, my bad. Keep going, King. I'm going to see something real quick, bro. I don't even know how we can even do that.
We're allowed to do it in the group. So like if I go into the chat right now, it'll tell me that I'm a moderator of the thing. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
we gonna look into that, real. We gonna look into that, man. Cause other people been asking about that too, about me and moderator. So yeah.
Yeah, Ribs also says the NBA needs to replace the All Star game with a 21 tournament or a 1-on-1 tournament. I mean, I guess we'll play 2-on-2. Play like NBA Jam.
Yeah, man, that'd be fire, bro.
Ooh, what I
They do
say?
need to bring NBA Jam back, bro. That's what they need to do.
Ooh. Richard says, glad to be in a legal state. I ain't hating on the Green Jays. Hey, Rich.
Yeah, we never thought about a name, man. We have to work on that.
Which explains my type. I understand, Rich. It's okay. Daniel says, could a starting five like Luka, Kyrie, Green, Cleveland would be good enough to compete in the West and in the playoffs?
Yep.
Yes, I think it will.
I think that would be a great, very, very good starting lineup.
Yeah. I don't know what Mike is writing. He's writing which plus. Sports and Game says, I'm still waiting. What happened after the season over? It can be good or bad. Let's say Kyrie wanted to move to a better team. We have open salary cap where we can choose 2 to 3 players in free agency. Yeah, we have moves. He says, or the good thing is Kyrie stick with Dallas and make a good relationship on offense duo with Luka Magic. So every player we try to do, sign and trade, is player that can play defense better. Yes.
Yep. Like I said, we got a lot of guys going to be free agents, and we got a lot of 1 year contracts left, man, that could be easily moved.
Your boy
Like
Jarvis. We got Jarvis off of Iron Man up in here telling you, salute to Relin King. Rel, I'm a Knicks fan, and I really enjoy seeing you on Blorange Tears with Uncle Freezy.
Yes,
I have
sir.
subscribed to your channel. Respect to you and King. Thank you.
Appreciate it, Jarvis, man. Appreciate it. Shout out to Uncle Freezy, man.
Yes, shout out. Sporting Game says, remember, let's just say Dwight Powell, Davis Bertans contract, or Tim Hardaway Jr. contract. We traded. We have around $55 million that we can let Nico choose players he thinks fit with the Mavs situation to make.
That's what we were saying, Sport. That's what we were saying. And Darvis would have 1 year left. Tim, I believe, would have 1 year left. And then, of course, Powell would be a free agent.
Yep.
So, yes.
Sporting Game says, right now our focus is to make team competitive and support Luka and Kyrie duo to look. Do we need Luka and Kyrie duo to make him win championship, or if this fails, we give him a choice of his destination? I guess you meant Kyrie, if the duo didn't need to win a championship to make it a success. Not this year.
Not this year. Because we know what we need.
Yeah, I think they need to. I really think Western Conference Finals is like a lock, bro. If we can get there, I think Kyrie will return.
So what if we lose? What if we have like a hard fought second round?
It would have to be like I would have to see the second round. It can't be a Golden State Warriors second round. It would have to be like lost in 7 to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it got to be 6 or 7 or something like that.
Yeah, like something where it's like, all right, they get a defensive center and all, and we can destroy this other team. You feel me?
That's why I said I mean, we already got the. Listen, we already talked about the fact Dallas needs. There were 3 things Dallas really needed. They needed that second star.
Mm-hmm.
We need a big, and we probably need another defensive wing.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like a 6'8", 6'9" guy at wing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Dallas already has their co-star. Right now, our main thing, y'all, we need to get that big. Y'all heard me use the example of the 2011 team. In 2010, yeah, we still had Jason Kidd, we had Deshaun Stevenson, we had Caron Butler. You know what I'm saying? We had Sean Marion. We had those defensive guys on the wings. We were missing that one guy in the paint. Get you that guy in the paint that helps your defense out dramatically. I also use this example. If y'all look at the Utah Jazz when they had Rudy Gobert, put aside what y'all feel like, what y'all's opinion is on Rudy Gobert. When they had Rudy Gobert, they didn't have just awesome perimeter defensive guys, but they had that one guy that helped their defense, which put them at top 10 defense when they had Rudy Gobert. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need. Get that one guy in the paint. We're talking about a guy that's going to be your starter and going to play majority of your minutes, like in Dwight Powell's minutes. You know what I'm saying? In Dwight Powell's role, get that guy to help your perimeter guy. That'll help the Justin Holidays and those guys play better on the perimeter, be a little bit more aggressive. So we got to get that big, y'all. That's going to be our main concern. Re-sign Kyrie and get that big. That's what we need.
I agree, partner. Richard says, Rel, tell Flat Earth how many trash can juice and Flat Earth stuff you sell. He will stay, maybe come on one of the shows. Y'all heard Lucas say if Kyrie said the earth is flat, then it is. Hell yeah.
Hey.
I hate you, Rich.
I hear you.
Todd says, "Man, Wilt would have put Hakeem in a suitcase." I mean, I'm gonna say this real quick.
Listen, Hakeem is one of the best defensive centers of all time.
I'm about to tell you,
he leads I think he's number one in NBA history in blocks.
Wilt had a problem with a 6'9" guy.
Yep.
A 6'9" guy took his average from 50 points a game to like 26 to 27. Right. That guy is considered one of the greatest defensive players of all time. Hakeem Olajuwon is a 7-foot guy that's considered one of the greatest defensive of all time, and a better offensive player than that guy. I don't know if you think like I watch. So how about this one? They call Wilt the most dominant player of all time, right? Mm-hmm. Who's the other guy they call the most dominant player of all time?
Shaq.
What did Hakeem Olajuwon do to him?
I'm trying to tell you.
What did Hakeem Olajuwon do to him?
As long as you've been knowing me, I've been telling you Hakeem is my favorite center of all time.
Oh, okay.
That dude damn near got to. I think, matter of fact, is he the only player in history to get a quadruple double?
Nah, him, David Robinson, and somebody else I think got it.
Okay, but yeah, he got a quadruple double.
The best quadruple double was Larry Bird's, though. That didn't even happen. Larry Bird had, I think, one steal away from a quadruple double in 3 quarters, and decided not to go in the 4th quarter. Yep, that's an amazing story.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But Sporting Game said we also need to rethink and sign an undrafted guy. Example, in 2022, I hope we sign Jose Alvarado or Luka Garza. Is a senior who can tune in on Dallas Mavericks situation, who need to win now. I mean, I would like to have Jose Alvarado. He might be too much, but
I think he gonna demand some money.
Yeah, especially for right now, we don't need his position as much no more. We need bigger guys than him. But yeah, we do need to sign guys.
He's unplayable sometimes in the playoffs too. We don't need no more.
I don't know if now he would be. I feel like now he can shoot it a little better now. I think he'll be good. Like I've watched him play with this year and all. I think he's developed enough where he can handle the rock, get to the rim, and also shoot the ball. I think he'll be fine in the playoffs this year. Sporting Game says we have good eye on signing undrafted players like JJ Barea and Dorian Finney-Smith, but is it just plan B and plan C? If we need every player's ready to play when it's available, one-time decision. I mean, it is a plan B, plan C, because we failed to get plan A's usually, Sporting Game. But I think they're trying to get a plan A. I'm telling you, I think with that whole regime thing of the front office, I think everybody to stop looking at Nico the same way they looked at Donnie and them. And like, this is going to be a total different run than what you guys are used to, what we're used to in general. Let's see. Joe says it should not be underestimated the positive effect Kyrie has on his team. Luka doesn't care about stats if they are winning. They will be a magnet for wings and highlight dunk shot blockers. Yes, you are right.
If that's the case, then Luka would have came back in the 4th and got his 30.
Yep. Yeah, because Luka definitely would have had a 30-point triple-double today.
Yep.
Mike says, I think Kyrie is going to like the idea of a long-term in Dallas more and more as the season goes on. Yeah. I kind of think Kyrie at this point of his life wants to be in a place where he can just chill instead of being like a LA and something where they're going to look at him all the time.
You have the best of both worlds. You be in a bigger market, but you won't have those guys on top of you like you would in LA. And because let's be honest, man, if you go to LA, they're gonna watch everything that you do. Yeah. Like they did in New York. Everything that you do, they're watching it with a microscope, bro. Like, you don't have that here in Dallas, man.
At this point, Kyrie should know he's probably not going to win an MVP of the league. You feel me? Like, that's probably never going to happen. So just go out there and try to win chips, man. You feel me? Like, at this point, just go use your talent and go win chips. And just be put in that situation where... Build
something, man.
You build guys you get further up on that totem pole because of your chips. So I think that's the point he should be at. Riv says... speaking of Miles Turner, he went crazy tonight. 8 threes on 10 attempts. Sheesh. Yep. I said the Miles Turner would work.
Dallas finest, man. He from here. DFW's finest.
That's how me and Rel actually got on the show together. Miles Turner.
Yeah.
Jody. He's a Glow Yard gang member.
What up, Jody?
He said only watched the first half, which didn't look bad. Had to watch Snowfall with wifey. Hey, wifeys. We were talking about wifeys before the show, me and Rel. You need them.
Oh, man. We need them, man.
Glad we got the dub, and with THJ back, we're about to go on a streak. Yeah, I think we're about to go on a streak, too.
Yeah, Jody, yeah. What's up with it?
Jason says, let DP walk after the season.
Amen, Jason, amen.
Yeah, it's about that time. Just let him go.
Just let him go.
Joe says we need a nasty two, my dudes. Yeah, we do need somebody. As far as that's what I was hoping Markieff Morris would be, Joe. That's what we thought a guy like that, but we got a dog, and like I said, Kyrie a dog. We'll see about Holiday, but Markieff, I think he's a dog.
So far, so good with Holiday.
Yeah. Michael Douglas said, "I don't want LeBron in Dallas next year because winning a chip wouldn't feel as good knowing we got LeBron one ring closer to MJ." Yeah, but at that point, LeBron will be if LeBron wins any rings to number 2, it ain't helping him get closer to MJ. Like it's different levels.
They supposed to use the argument of like, you won, but you didn't get the Finals MVP.
Yeah, like it's different. It's different levels. Like if he wants to really get past Jordan, he'd have to be the guy for the championship. These are just somebody else's championships. It's like Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd championship isn't considered his championship. You feel me? It's Dirk's championship. Jason Kidd was just a part of the ride, but he was still a piece of the ride, an important piece, but it wasn't his championship. If LeBron goes anywhere and wins a championship with like a Luka or someone like that, it wouldn't affect his legacy the same way it would affect if he won it by himself.
Right.
Let's see. Desert says, or Desert Dog, I'm sorry, says, I still believe in McGee. How much better does he need to be defensively to be a serviceable big?
I mean, you brought him in here, man, to be a game changer on defense, man. Not saying, he Dikembe Mutombo or nothing, man, but let's just say, let's put it like this. He needed to be better than Dwight Powell on defense.
Yes. There you go. Johnny B, what up? He says, Glow Yard, what up? Good win tonight.
Johnny
the
B.
Lakers are going to be a problem come Sunday. Man, if you don't take your negativity out of here all the time, Johnny B. No, Kyrie going to put up a show on the Lakers since they won them so much. That's what I think. Kyrie might go for 40.
Can Kyrie and Luka go for 40?
Why wouldn't he? Or why couldn't he? Who going to stop him? LeBron? AD?
Patrick Beverly.
Got you. He ain't on the team no more, right?
Ain't even on the team no more.
Yep.
And he gonna stop him.
Todd says Wilt would have had a quintuple double if they kept blocks. Hakeem is great as well, though. That's all I'll say. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying. I just say Wilt probably number 11. Like, so that's not. I don't think Wilt is a bum or anything. I just think Wilt is more of a product of his time. Wilt, bro. Wilt didn't win an MVP the year he won. I keep telling folks the year he had the 50 points, the year he put up 100,
like 28 rebounds a game.
The league, and it's when the players voted. The league did not give him the MVP. So, like, you feel me? Like, it's certain things when players are like, you got to show up in the playoffs and things, and that was a whole part of his reputation. Like the thing we talk about with Kevin Garnett, where we say we remember Kevin Garnett, we remember his career when it was times in the playoffs and all. They would say he didn't go and shoot enough in the fourth quarter. He didn't want the ball and all. Those are the conversations they had about Wilt Chamberlain as far as him not doing that when the pressure was on. He not wanting the ball because he's not having to shoot free throws and things of that nature and all. So that's what I've heard about Wilt, and I've seen his track record. He's only won, one championship is the guy. His other championship was a number 2. Yep. With all those records and all that stuff. He won one championship as the guy. So, and then they failed with him, Al-Jabela and all that stuff when he didn't come back in the game against Boston when they were up 3-2, right? And the Blues win the sky. I know, but the Blues win the sky and all that stuff. And so I don't know. I keep hearing different things. I hear Wilt didn't want to go in. I heard because Bill even said Wilt didn't want to go in. So I don't know. They go back and forth. Johnny B says we need Dwight Howard. Yeah, I believe that. Sporting Game says the real test how fit Haluka and Kyrie is the Lakers game because Jason Kidd and Jared Dudley knew Lakers game plan before, and LeBron knew how Kyrie game. So it was like read the game and win it. Yeah, I think they'll be fine though. Like I don't think LeBron at this point. I mean, he'll put up his numbers still. I'm gonna worry about AD. I think if we can stop AD, we'll be fine. Joe said, I grew up in Houston, 5 Slammer Jammer. The Rockets, when they were taking out the Lakers in the 80s, if it weren't for Jordan, Hakeem would be more highly regarded. Hakeem is absolutely beast mode. Yeah.
Hakeem got his 2 rings when Jordan was out.
Bro, Hakeem is a youngster was beating Magic Johnson in them.
Yeah, he was beating Kareem.
Y'all must have forgot. Like, he was putting it to Kareem. And y'all not arguing that Kareem not better than Wilt. So, don't like
Hey, Kareem was giving Wilt that business too, remember?
Kareem was giving Wilt that
Yeah, he
business.
was giving Wilt that business.
Sporting Game says, do you guys think the problem we had about defensive minded or the players we need to stop some offense when we are failed to score points? What do you think? I think he's asking, do we think the players, if it's just the defensive mindset of players, or we actually need better players? A little bit of both.
I think better players, man. Cause I'm not gonna sit here and say that they're not trying to play defense. They're trying.
Sometimes they don't.
I mean, sir, you know the people we know, but yeah, no. Overall, I think they're trying, man. We just need better. We just need better defensive guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's longer players in certain positions, especially in the wing position. You need more Justin Holidays out there, man.
Yeah. He also says, in 2024 situation, if we have a lottery pick, do you want Nico to draft talent or try to package that pick to become win now player? I don't think we have a lottery pick in 2020.
Yeah, we're not getting no lottery pick, especially if we resign Kyrie back. Then you're not gonna be even with Luka. We're not gonna be a lottery.
We're not gonna be a lottery. I mean, if you had the lottery pick, you go ahead and get it. But at this point, as far as the draft situation, I think I've told you, Rel, like, I'm at a point, use all your draft capital to get players now. Like, I think we got enough young players now between Jaden Hardy and Josh Green as far as the young guys that can develop in that line. Now we need guys to win a championship. We like close. I'm not ready to sit back and watch guys develop anymore. We just saw Josh Green took 3 years, right, to even become serviceable or whatever like that. Like, I don't want to wait another 3 years or 4 years.
Especially, too, we got Kyrie. He's in his 30s now. And then, of course, Luka's in that. I told you before, he's in that tier of, you got to get a ring, man. Yeah. Every year counts for Luka now.
Yep. We already answered this, Dido, but he said, how do you feel about the AD rumors? I'd rather have Kyrie, but if KD, as I said, if Kyrie wants to go to LA, then I would do the sign and trade. That's the only way I'll do it, though. That's the only, if he wants to go.
Yeah, that's the only way.
Like I say, if I had the choice, I want Kyrie.
I want Kyrie.
Sporting Games said the players I keep an eye is Miles Turner, future. I can see him and Luka. I can be a real duo. We can think they can. He think they can complement each other from offense and defense right now. I'm ready to offer Wood. I mean, I just wish we had a center, man. I think we can get the best version of Christian Wood if we had a center beside him.
Yeah,
I really did. Stuff just popped in. Michael Douglas said, I just wish LeBron can play for Shanghai Sharks since he loves China so much. Y'all be getting LeBron so bad, man. Todd said, and Akeem only won when MJ retired. Yeah, with one of the worst teams ever. One of the worst championship level teams ever. Todd.
Yeah, like a 6 seed or something like that when he won.
So yeah, that was Akeem. Like before that Dirk Nowitzki, whole superstar by himself. That was Akeem Olajuwon, Todd. It was Akeem Olajuwon. There's a reason why he's considered the greatest overseas player of all time, like international player of all time. Usually it's seen as Akeem Olajuwon, not a Dirk. Akeem Olajuwon. Mike said, and Kareem was 40 when he played against a 22-year-old Akeem. He wasn't 40 yet, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think he was 40 yet.
40. He wasn't 40. Nah. He was still
Akeem got drafted in 84.
Yeah, and they went to the finals, 85, 86. 86 it was. 86, yeah. Yeah, nah, he wasn't 40 yet. Riv says, this Akeem disrespect won't be tolerated. He's also my favorite center. He won Defensive Player of the Year, MVP, Finals MVP, and Championship all in one season. Quadruple, 18 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists, and 11 blocks. He body bag, Will. I ain't going to say he body bag.
Yeah, I'm not going to say body bag, but yeah, Rivs, you're right, though.
But I think Akeem means more to winning than Wilt Chamberlain does. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. And he was doing that. I told you, that's back when the Celtics and the Lakers were running everything, and he was one of the guys who got to play the Boston Celtics in that run and beat Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, like in his young years.
Yeah.
Div says, I hope that the Lakers offer AD for Kyrie, that the rumors are going on about, and we don't do it and tell Kyrie we want to keep you and he stays. That would be awful for the Lakers locker room.
Oh God, Div, you must want Brian Windhorst to cry for 3 months all that summer. Got about 85 videos of him crying, bro.
We got Lakers fans in here too, but Logan says Luka is on Joker and Giannis level. He just never had the team compete for a championship. Luka's start is very much like a young MJ and LeBron now. He has a chance to compete. I think you're overrating Joker though, Logan, a little bit. I understand the whole MVP conversation. I understand the whole, MVPs do this and all, but like I watched the playoffs and I still don't think Joker that big of a dog in the playoffs yet. That's just maybe me. I've seen enough times where he wants to, be passive, and you can't be that dude as far as being that. Like they asked Joker who he want to win the championship. He said, "I would like the Luka to win."
Yeah, he got no excuse this year. If he win the MVP again, he better win it.
He got to win the championship this year either way.
Yeah,
like it's a lot of people that's under pressure right now. Luka not there yet, but Joker under pressure, Kevin Durant under pressure, Giannis under pressure. Like a couple of them, all three of them probably could fail this year under all that pressure. So. Richard says if it comes to S&T with flat, I don't want sign a trade with flat. I don't want Mr. Glass, Rui, Pippen Jr., Vanderbilt. We might could talk. I
want to do no sign a trade for them.
Yeah, if we lose Kyrie, I want another superstar, Rich.
Yeah, I don't want none. I mean, no disrespect to them. I'm not taking them for Kyrie.
Yeah, Joe said anyone claiming that Hakeem's title was attained by the best player ever in the history of basketball, missing from one of the two championships, disrespecting an icon, they should learn history. Yeah, that has nothing with Hold up, actually, one of the years Hakeem won the championship, Michael was there.
Yeah, the second one.
That second year when they was a 6th seed, Mike was there.
That's when Mike and them lost to Orlando.
Lost to Shaq. Yeah, that's the reason that Shaq and them lost, because they beat Mike and them and then lost to Hakeem Olajuwon, just in case y'all didn't know.
Yeah, Nick Anderson missed on 4 free throws, man. They cost them game 1 of the finals.
Yep. So, yeah. Hakeem's that dude. Dave says, I honestly think if the Nuggets start losing, we will have a chance to get Joker. Him and Luka love each other, and I saw pictures of him with his brothers and Luka's girlfriend of Luka on his B-Day. Yeah, I told you that. I think everybody's trying to say that the Nuggets have a better chance of getting Luka. I think it's going to be the Mavericks got a better chance of getting Joker, because I think the Nuggets are stuck. The Nuggets gave up too much money to the team I don't think is ready for a championship. This is my opinion.
That's why I said they have to win it this year.
They got to win it. Yeah. Kareem was 40 in 87, and they played in 86. It's 39. And I feel like Kareem was 40 in 87?
Yeah.
Kareem played until what, 90?
No, he right.
Kareem played until 90?
I don't think he made it to 90. Because remember, that was the year that Jordan played him in the finals.
I thought it was 91.
Oh, it was 91. I want to say Kareem retired. I want to say 88.
It was 88. He retired.
See, okay, Jarvis says actually Kareem was 37. Yeah, his first game against Olajuwon and Ralph Sampson, they had Twin Towers. Yeah. So, yeah, okay. So, yeah. Obviously, yeah, that had to been right then. So, yeah, he retired at 40. So, it was 90 he retired? I thought he retired in like 89 or
was
88.
It 88? It could have been. I'm asking you. Was it 90 or was it 88? 89?
Okay, Jarvis never gave me to. Okay, he said.
Because I know 91 was Divock.
Yeah, that was Divock. The Pistons won in 90.
Yep. And it wasn't. Kareem wasn't there for that one? I thought Kareem was there.
I don't know why I thought Kareem retired before the 90s.
That last one they lost, to Detroit, he wasn't there.
Wait, what was the game that he played? Magic played center.
That was a rookie year.
Okay, gotcha.
That's when Hakeem was injured. Like Hakeem was the best player on the team that year, but Magic got it because of that one game.
You could have one game. Damn, I don't know, man.
I gotta look it up, but still, man.
Yeah, you gotta look it up, but yeah.
Hakeem, I'm not taking anything from Kareem. I'm not saying Kareem. I'm not saying Hakeem better than Kareem. I'm saying that Hakeem better than Wilt.
Okay, so Div says, I'm just going ahead. My bad, go ahead.
Oh, that's fine. We was basically getting there anyway. Logan says Luka's starting to play off ball better. Yes. Div says, how would you defend Luka, Kyrie, Joker? How would they defend as well?
Yeah, how would you defend it, Div? That's a great question.
How would they defend as well? Riv says Hakeem 95 championship was the hardest path to a chip with Dirk 2011 chip being the second hardest ever. Man, Hakeem would destroy today's center and Embiid, Bam, AD, and Joker. Yeah,
That's what they compare Embiid to is Hakeem.
and he's not even that because Embiid disrespected Hakeem. When Hakeem was talking about he wanted him to post more and all, he was saying I don't want him to post and all that. But yeah, the two hardest championship rings ever, I think, are those two. Basically, I think that's hands down.
Hakeem's first one and Dirk's 2011.
Hakeem's second one. This should be the second one. I feel like
the second one he had Clyde,
but he still was number 6 seed.
I say the first one because he was 6 seed, but I still say the first one because for one, nobody thought they was gonna do that, and two, like he didn't have another guy with him, man. He carried that team.
Has anybody else though won it as a 6 seed?
I want to say that. No, Knicks went. It was 8 seed.
Knicks won is the 8th seed. Yep, the first year that the year Tim Duncan. That was 99.
That was the lockout
99.
year. 99, yeah.
They made it as the 8th seed or whatever like that. But I think the lowest to win it was Hakeem in 96.
Yeah, I think it was.
I don't think nobody has won it under like a top 4 seed, have they?
Dallas was number 3.
Yep.
I see, man, you got me having to look some stuff up, man. You throwing me questions out.
That history.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So Hakeem retired at 80. I knew he didn't make it to 90, bro.
So 89. That's only 1 year before, though.
Yeah.
Like it was.
That's why I said it had to been like 88 or 89. One of them.
So he wasn't there the last year they went to the championship against Detroit.
Don't think so.
Okay. Let's see. Logan says Mavs need to get Howard somehow. Yes. Mike says 88. Div said 88, 89. Div says if Giannis stays at 1 chip and they lose his second best player on his team, who is unrestricted free agent this year, and he doesn't win rest of contract, I wonder if he would want to play with Luka. Yeah, I still think that's a situation as well too. But we got to see. I don't know if Giannis gonna win another one over Milwaukee. That's just my point of view. But Joe said Kareem was old, but they need to realize the Lakers still have prime Magic, prime Worthy, and role players whose names we still recognize. Yep.
Why they able to go to the finals after Kareem retired?
Get him, Joe. I think at that point, he wasn't doing that. I think Kareem might have still at that point put up like 20 in the playoffs, though.
I think so.
Todd said, I think we can agree that both Hakeem and Wilt were incredible players. Can't really go wrong. Yeah.
Which what King was saying.
I'm not disrespecting Wilt at all. Like I said, I think just with the times changing and what's going on, I put him down with 11 on my list. Like I'd rather have Shaq or Hakeem Olajuwon or Kareem over Wilt Chamberlain, just my opinion. And that's it, bro. Yep. Some other ones came in. Hold on. He said turn Embiid into bad, Joker to joke, Bam to bad, and 80 to street clothes. Man, Hakeem was a monster. He would embarrass these dudes. Dave said, I want your opinion on Trae Young killing another coach.
Ooh, Jesus.
What will Hawks fans cry about if they keep losing coaching?
Man. Div, man. You know we friends with the We Talk Hawks crew, man. You gonna get us in trouble, man.
They like our partners. We mess with them as well, so we won't go too far.
Man, listen. Y'all, shout out to Damon and them, man. They said this. They said this, right? You know this is gonna happen. You know that he's gonna get labeled this, man, because you had 2 coaches in the last 5 years. I mean, if you really know what's going on behind closed doors and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like they know the Hawks TV, We Talk Hawks TV. You know what I'm saying? They know all the articles and stuff coming out and stuff. They're there locally, so they know what the local people are saying, what's going on and all that stuff. But if you're on the outside looking in, it does not look good, man. Yeah. Then it also, on top of that, some of the reports, I remember that one report that came out when Trae Young refused to go to practice. He wanted to go home and stuff like that. On top of, another coach leaving. So that does not look good on Trae Young, man. So you're going to be labeled a coach killer, man. That's just how it goes.
I think they coddled Trae Young a little too early. And I think Trae Young now, because I think Trae Young probably is going to end up being, if he's going to compete for championships, probably
he has a personal relationship with the owner's son. Yes, that was one thing they wasn't able to talk about.
he's probably going to end up being a number 2 on a championship level team if he does compete for a championship. And the way they set it up is that he feels like the team is his right now, so everything goes through him. And now they have to find a player that's probably, like I think Max Kellerman said today, on his level, even better, to team up with him, who probably should be the leader and the star of the show. But they have to now tell Trae Young he isn't that guy and to fall back, and that's going to be a hard conversation. So they brought Quinn Snyder on board. I'm not they haven't brought it, but that sounds like
but it's looking like it's gonna happen.
And if that's what happens, let's see if it's gonna work with Trae. If he gets fired, then they're gonna be in a tough situation. Let's see.
This gotta work, man, or it's gonna be on Trae's record. Like people not gonna want to touch him, man. They're not gonna want to give up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kill coaches, man. You kill franchises or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we want to take a chance on you. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, I mean, that's something that he brought up on himself, man. Like King said, you got a close relationship with the owner's son and all that stuff. When problems are happening, you go over the coach's head, and they be milling them knew that. You know what I'm saying? Which is why he wanted to. It was reported that there was multiple times he wanted to leave, and they didn't want him to leave, right? Because he knew he didn't have any power there. Like, you constantly have a player that's going over your head. Hey, I don't want to go to practice today, man. The owner said I didn't have to, type thing. You know what I mean? Like, that's how does that make the coach look? You know what I'm saying? Like, it shows the coach don't have any power. So yeah. I mean, it's what it looked like.
This is basically the last straw. I think after this one, we'll figure out if he really a coach killer or not.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, bro.
Oh, it was hold up. I honestly would trade him this year for one of those 2 top picks if I had a chance.
Yeah, and you're right, Dave. Thank you for making that trade.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna probably do it, guys. We definitely appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. After this Mav dub tonight. Listen, guys, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're into Mav content, we saw a lot of new folks in here, man. We definitely appreciate y'all joining us. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys, and hit that notification bell so whenever we drop one of these, you guys will be the first to know. Also, hit that like button for us, guys. It doesn't cost you anything, guys. Please hit that like button, man. That'll help us out a lot to build up this algorithm, guys, for us to help find more Mad fans like yourself to join the Glow Yard gang. So hit that like button. It doesn't cost you anything. We will be back here on Sunday after the. It's gonna be back Sunday evening, guys. I gotta work on Sunday, so
Tomorrow.
We'll be here tomorrow for the Glow Yard members. We will have a video up for you guys tomorrow. We got a pretty interesting one, man. It's a conversation piece. Of course, y'all already know. Y'all can always hop on the show with us, man, and talk about whatever we're talking about, guys. It's y'all show, so y'all run it the whole entire show. So we will have that for the members only tomorrow morning. So we hope to see y'all there for the Glow Yard members. If you guys want to become a Glow Yard member, all you got to do is go to our page and hit the join button if you're on an Android. Or if you're on an iPhone, guys, you can go through your web browser on your phone through youtube.com, find our page and hit join. Or you can go on the computer. If you have a computer or a tablet or anything like that, you can go on that way and hit the join button if you want to become a Glow Yard member. Also, guys, you see down up under me here, we got our socials. You guys can follow us on all socials. I also have the link to our socials in our description box down below, guys, for our Facebook, our Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. Also, if you guys want to watch us not only on YouTube, you also can watch us on Twitch too, guys. We're live on Twitch also. Also, guys, what time is it? I mean, I'm off, so I guess I can do it tonight. Tonight, man, I will have this posted for those who like to listen to us in podcast form. So this will be posted tonight. I'm good at editing and post it tonight. Yeah, Kings, everything I'm missing?
Share, and more share, guys. I was talking to my wife today, saying that I missed you guys. I was glad today that basketball was back, and she was like, she could tell I looked like a lost puppy. So you guys definitely make my day. Not more than her, but like a close second, close third after my son, I should say. But also, I wanted to say as well that you guys, we also are on
Almighty. What up, man?
Yeah, what up, Almighty? We're also on Discord and Reddit. I don't think we ever said that yet. So let me throw that out there. Shout out to who helped us with the Discord. Who was it?
Ben.
Yep, Ben. Sorry. Ben helped us with that. Reddit as well. And shoot, we're even on LinkedIn now, guys. Like we're trying to be everywhere. So if you know folks trying to check us out, check us out on there and let us know wherever we are. Look for We Talk Mavs or Globe Mavs Production, anything like that, and they should check us out. But definitely keep sharing us, guys. We're on our way to 1,500, and we appreciate you.
Yeah, Dave, we got a Discord. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know how none of that stuff works, man.
Yeah, me.
So shout out to Ben, man. He's one of our day warners, man. He set all that stuff up for us. So like I said, we're trying to be connected on everything, man. We're trying. I know it's a lot, man. It's hard for us to kind of keep tabs on everything. So we got guys like Ben, some of our day warners, man. They kind of help us do that type of stuff, man. Because like I said, I don't know anything about Discords. I don't. Like I said, King take care of something. I take care of some other things. It's just it's a lot, man. Right now, just for two people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Also, guys, we got that merch. If y'all want some of this merch, this trash can juice shirt, this Tim Hardaway special right here, man. If you want some merch like this, man, guys, go. And like King got on the Glow Mavs shirt on. I have go to our About tab on our page, and you'll see the link in there to our page for if you want to buy some merch. So I'm probably gonna go in there and get me a hoodie, man, here pretty soon. So
yeah, it's Glow Yard. I'm trying to type that in there. As far as the Discord.
Yeah, you might have to send me that link, man, so I can post that too, man, in our description box and to our About page.
It's Glow Yard in Discord, and then I don't know what it is on Reddit, something like that as well.
I think it's Glow Yard on Reddit too.
It might be Glow Yard on Reddit as well.
Yeah, so y'all guys can follow us on Reddit too. I think it's sub. I think Ben has it. What do they call that? Sub Reddit.
Yeah, subreddit. Yeah, it is Glow Yard. It's Glow Yard.
Yeah, it's Glow Yard. I think Ben has a subreddit under Mavs Reddit. I believe he said that. Yeah, Ben, man. If you I know you're not watching this live, man. But if you watch, I know you're gonna watch it later. Kind of put in the comment section, man, below to let folks know how that works, man, so folks can know.
Well, if any of y'all on there, I'm on there. Sometimes I got it on my phone and all. So if y'all know how to work it or pause or anything like that, just let us know. Like I'm definitely off of pointers, trying to figure out how to do it.
Yeah. But yeah, man, with all that being said, guys, it is your boy Real. Got my boy King. We'll be back here, guys, Sunday evening after the Mavs play the dreaded LA Lakers. So we'll be back for that. For the Glow Yard members, we'll be back tomorrow morning, guys, for a video with you guys. So look forward to that. Appreciate it, Jarvis, man. Appreciate it, Div. We'll be back here, guys, Sunday evening, same Mav time, same Mav channel. Go Mavs. I got some Mav on the side here. You can see that. Bam, you don't know about that, bro. Trash can juice in the building, baby. All right. King, why you didn't tell me to get myself prepared here, bro? Here we go.
Not professional.